Welcome to the RJI Futures Lab, where we help you make your organization more innovative. I'm Ruben Stern. This week, mobile apps for live streaming video and a report on emerging forms of documentary storytelling. There are now multiple dedicated apps for live streaming video directly from a smartphone. The Futures Lab's Andrew A. Baer checked out 3 of the options: Periscope, Meerkat, and Hangwith.
When it comes to live streaming apps, there are 3 ways they differ from each other: features, interface, and how people find your stream. All 3 of these apps are set up to automatically send a tweet when you start streaming. With Meerkat, you don't have a choice, it always does this. The other 2 enable you to turn that feature off. All 3 also enable you to send tweets and carry on a full text conversation with viewers while the stream is in progress. Periscope allows users to specifically select private broadcasting, where only individuals the user invites can watch the stream. Hangwith allows users to select a completely public broadcast, a public broadcast with private chat, or a completely private broadcast with private chat. The 3 apps use different interface styles. Meerkat puts all of its commands and information on one screen, which makes things more simple than the other 2 apps. But the downside is the screen can get cluttered if there are a lot of comments from viewers. With Periscope and Hangwith, the interface is similar while streaming, but the user has to swipe from the main screen to a second screen to adjust the setting and change the profile. Periscope allows users to keep their video available on the app for 24 hours after streaming ends. With the other 2, once a stream ends, it is gone. Both Meerkat and Hangwith allow users to watch live streams not only on the app, but on their website too, which Periscope does not. Hangwith also allows users to embed a live stream on any web page and send followers to your site directly from the app. In terms of audience, Periscope's network of over 10 million users allow live stream videos to reach more people than Meerkat's 2 million and Hangwith's 1 million. So which of these live streaming apps should you use? If you're looking to join an established live streaming community of over 10 million people, choose Periscope. If you're looking for an easy-to-use point-and-shoot app, Meerkat might be the best fit. And if you want to stream simultaneously on the app and your organization's website, Hangwith is the app for you. And as for costs, well, all of them are free. For the Futures Lab, this is Andrew Abair.
YouNow is another live streaming option, and YouTube is also enabling verified users to live stream from mobile devices into its platform. We'll have more on that in a future update. The MIT Open Documentary Lab recently published a report on new forms of storytelling that have emerged between digital journalism and interactive documentaries. The Futures Lab's Daniel Shapiro offers highlights from the report.
Mapping the intersection of 2 cultures has a large number of takeaways, but possibly the biggest takeaway is that of collaboration.
Collaboration among news organizations, ProPublica's and Center for Investigative Reporting, for example, or relations between the New York Times and the National Film Board to do a one-off project.
An example of collaboration is Katerina Zizek's A Short History of the High Rise, which was produced by the New York Times and National Film Board of Canada. Together, using the New York Times' archives, they created a groundbreaking interactive and participatory documentary that pushed the New York Times to a new level of journalistic excellence. The Times' archives, known as the Morgue, was a resource that would have been otherwise inaccessible to Zizek and the NFB. The report heavily encourages legacy media organizations to use their archives for documentary purposes. Another key takeaway is allowing the story to determine the form. The Guardian's NSA Files Decoded relies heavily on weaving video and text seamlessly. When combined with experimentation, stories determining their own form can lead to new innovations.
Just think of the quick acceptance of the scrolled story. We get a full screen image, you can scroll down. That's, Snowfall is one of the big pushers of that.
Aaron Pilhofer, executive editor of digital for The Guardian, worked at the New York Times when Snowfall was produced. Pilhofer is quoted in the report saying that the scrollytelling format was driven by a functional need. You can't just put 19,000 words in a standard article template, Pilhofer says. Snowfall was serving a purpose. Finally, the user experience is what all of these projects should think critically about. Brett Gaylor's Do Not Track is a personalized documentary about internet privacy. In order to illustrate its subject, Do Not Track uses the same tools as advertising companies, personalization and social media logins. It does not preach against the use of analytics or algorithmically customized content. Rather, it relies on these tools to demonstrate their capabilities and to show how different parties are tracking users online. The entire report can be read at the MIT Open Doc Lab's website, which also features write-ups on the case studies and an interactive timeline. For the Futures Lab, this is Daniel Shapiro.
Other major projects from the Open Doc Lab include Moments of Innovation, which explores new ideas that have shaped the medium through the years, and DocuBase, a curated database of interactive documentaries. You'll find links to those along with this video. And that's it for this report from the RJI Futures Lab. I'm Ruben Stern. We'll see you in the future.